two ways you can play this bass line. So I'm going to demonstrate that and break it down. So number one. All right, so that's number one. Let me show you number two. All right, so let's break this down now. I think the first one is the one that actually sounds exactly like it. Just in case you're wondering, the title of the song is Come Together by the Beatles. So let's break that down. So for people that don't know how to play the 6 strings or that get confused when playing the 6 strings or the 5 strings. So this is a 6 strings bass guitar. For the 4 strings, all you need to focus on are the strings in the middle. All right, so we have string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, string 6 in this case. So you want to focus on 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what is going to make up your 4 strings bass guitar. So for your 5 strings, what will make up your 5 strings will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, which is these particular strings. And what will make up the 6 strings is everything. All right, so which simply means if we're looking at the 4 strings, this 4 is what you need to concentrate on, which is going to be E open, and this is going to be A, and this is going to be D, and this is going to be your G. All right, so for your 5 strings, we have B, E, then A, then D, then G. All right, and why for the 6 strings we have B, E, then A, then D, then G, and C. All right, so in this case, if you only understand 4 strings, all you need to concentrate on is focus on this particular note, which is this. So basically the second strings on your 4 strings. So you play that open strings, right? So which is the first 2 sounds you need to have. So, okay? Basically it's open strings of the second string. So if you're playing 5 strings, then that is going to also be the second strings as well, which is open strings. Because 5 strings is going to be here. If you're playing 6 strings, exactly the way I'm doing that. So which is going to be your 3rd strings. So once you do that, hold that note and drag it till you get to this, the 3rd dot. So if you look at your guitar, you would have this dot, this one, and this dot. So the 3rd dot on that same string, all right, which is the 2nd string if you're playing the 4 strings, if you're playing the 5 strings, but on the 6 strings is going to be the 3rd string. So you play that. So you have to drag that because you don't have time. You understand? So the best way for you to get to learn to do things like that is to set your eyes on where you are going to. All right, so where you're starting, you might not worry so much about that. Then make sure you're watching where you need to land. All right, so then once you do that, you want to use your first finger to do that, okay? Then your 4th finger, use that to play this particular note. So in this case, the open string is going to be your D, which you're going to actually slide till you get to A. All right, so which is this. So that's your A. Then you're going to be playing the higher F, all right, which is A, F. So 1st finger and 4th finger. So if you're playing 4 strings, that's going to be your 1st string. And if you're playing 5 strings, that's going to be your 5th string. All right, your 1st string. So we do. So you do. Ba, ba, be, bo. I'll do it very slow. Ba, ba, be, see? So you do, then, okay, you do. But because it's very fast, okay, see, you have to do it very, very fast. So, okay, then you come down to this particular note, which is your D. Right? So your D, then you slide that back. Okay, if you put everything together, you have open string D, then you slide to A, then you play your F, then you play your D and slide back. Okay, so you have ba ba be boom boom ba ba boom boom. All right, so that's it for the first example. So if you're having any difficulty or any problems, just type in the comment whatever your challenge is. All right, so let's look at the second way you need to play this. Almost the same thing, but in this case now we're going to be using this D. So instead of using the open strings on the second strings for 4 strings and 5 strings. So in this case we're going to be using this particular string, which is the 3rd strings for 4 strings guitar and 5 strings bass guitar. So, and which is going to be on your 5th fret. All right. So you have 2 options. Either you go like this, do the same thing, which is if you want to do that, or you do ba ba. You see? So what you're doing is you're just sliding from here. So you see? So what we're doing is just from this D, then F sharp. All right? Then you slide that to A and play the higher F. Then you play the same D and slide that back. So do that slow. We have So if we look at the first one and the second one, you tell me which one you actually prefer and which one feels more comfortable. I believe that the first one sounds exactly more like the way it should be played. So the first one, let's do that slowly. The second one. So if you want to do it this way, you can do it's your choice, you understand? So tell me whichever one you feel sounds much better, or the one that is actually easier. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click the like button. That's the only way I will know that you like videos like this, and I'll be able to create more videos like this. And make sure you click on the share button, leave a comment by telling me I want to see more. That way I will know that you like videos like this, and that also encourages me to do more free videos for you. All right, so thank you so much, and remember, this is PENTATONICKC Music Lessons, and I will see you again.